If happiness were a salary, what job would you do to become wealthy? I'd become a travel photographer. I'm a data engineer, and while I love coding and my work has a net positive impact, it's just not that fulfilling. Luckily, it does help me go on 1 or 2 nice trips a year. Most recently I was in the Italian Dolomites and I was an emotional wreck the entire time. It was so beautiful. I wish I could spend my entire life visiting pretty places and taking pretty pictures. Unfortunately, for now, it's just a really expensive hobby. Being paid to be a thumb, I live caring for my family and pets, keeping things tidy, and keeping the sanity. I do side hustles part-time for extra income, but ideally it would help significantly to have some wealth to be better than I'd share and help volunteer for other charities. I was a camp counselor once, leading hiking and backpacking trips for kids. I was the happiest in this job compared to any other I've done. Still, these were really cool kids. I guess the situation would be different with a different of kids in charge of certifying a site as a UNESCO World Heritage after studying about its history. Site visits across the world with family, all paid for, and finally awarding not to the country, state, yard work, landscaping, but not like those companies who have to mow when it's raining etc. just to get it done. I enjoy it for my benefit on my own time when the weather is decent etc. In the shelter near me, people go around and pet the cats one by one so they are not lonely and are used to people. I want that job when I am too old to keep my job. Panda keeper, I mean, it looks the most chill job ever. They act like friendly drunks most of the time, climbing and falling off things. I'd be in my element. Professional animal cuddler. I would travel around the world, cuddling with tigers, cats, snakes, monkeys, zebras, ostriches, literally every animal possible. Golf coach. Is a highly skilled golfer, I love passing on what I've learned to my friends and those who are looking to improve. It's rewarding to help others. I would like to be a detective, but I don't want to see dead bodies and stuff. I just like digging in and finding the clues to a thing and solve the puzzle. Creating a graphic novel series sounds super cool. Sharing my stories and world building through pictures adds emotional depth and fun way to storytell. I'd have the rad Brad money playing video games a couple hours a day. I'd probably hire an editor to free up more time and spend with family and friends. I do the same volunteer work I already do, but as a full-time job. I get to teach people a new language and it's really cool and super rewarding. Honestly, having daycare for kids and the elderly. Letting them interact with one another while I care for the most vulnerable in our society. Walking and listening to headphones. This feels sad, but I sat here thinking what makes me content, and this works like no other. If happiness were a salary, I would choose a job that allows me to help others and make a positive impact on the world. Pretty much what I'm doing now, just without tracking billable hours. Or invoicing. Or any of that crap I hate doing. Russian troll farm. But comrade, you've been here for 24 hours straight. Wait, I got a good one. Something that involves being around people that I can be friends with. I swear with my bestie we look drunk. Working at a pet shelter. The happiness to give a pet a new home is better than every money you can get. I will do something that involves taking care of animals, conservation, research, actual physical care. What makes you happy? Was too pedestrian for you? Lol. Reading a good book is very satisfying to me. The one I have. My childhood hobby became my career. I work in IT. Make good money, love my job. Botanist. I love growing plants of any kind. It's one of the reasons I moved to East Hawaii. Paint, give advice to PPL, go on walks, eat my fruits, watch funny YouTubers, read, reflect, watch virtual railfan live streaming train site, and count the number of trains passing by. Anything that gets me remembered or at least loved by many and made people happy in any way. Can it be a job where I use a reinforced truck to force shitty drivers into the ditch? I would like to work helping others either for disaster relief or shelters or similar. That guy who oils up the supermodels for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit photo shoots. Animal conservation. Architecture. Lego tester. Cheese taster. Game tester. Artist. Probably talk to people in old folks' homes. Many are lonely and have no visitors. Police officer, crime scene investigator, firefighter, therapist, psychologist. What I'm doing. Amazonian archaeology and working with community gardening. I will run a dog daycare and play with the puppies all day every day. Musician playing in an orchestra. Or something nature travel related. Cooking. I love the grill. I love the smiles when people eat my food. I want to go back to serving coffee and decorating cakes and donuts. Chef, but being a chef in my own part of Africa will keep you poor. Crocheting, crafting and sleeping. They all go together, right? I will become some kind of explorer, maybe a paleontologist. Writing, cooking. I am not good at either but enjoy both. Game warden in Alaska, just ski around checking things.